Hello everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're bringing you another NA Weekly for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and bringing you all the commentary today will be Sadie Sweet and Soulblade. How are you two?
I'm doing awesome. Excited to be commentating this in a weekly match. Soulblade, how are you doing today?
Pretty excited. First time and all, I'm ready.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you'll do
it's
great.
exciting starting off because it looks like we have a forest medallion start, which means we're going to get an extra free song at the start of the game.
I mean, extra songs are usually nice.
Usually, depends on how easy it is to get to it.
hmm
But with that, I will leave you two to it. Hope everyone enjoys the race today.
Yeah, it's also nice having minuet at the start because that means we don't have to worry about any kind of weirdness with like wave the hero leading to a song that just gets us into meadow since we will have a quick way to get to meadow anyway.
Could always give you something useless though, like Saria's.
True. Unless Dancing Dad has something for us today. Could be the day that Dancing Dad's got an important item.
Never rule out Dancing Dead. Unless, of course, Golden City ends up foolish.
Ooh, yeah. I think I've seen like one Goron City Foolish in the last couple of matches that I've watched. And it was after both racers had already checked Goron City. So that was a great Foolish hint.
Seen those a few times where after you check an entire area, you get the hint of, well, you messed up.
That is always a horrible, horrible feeling. I'm wondering where we're going to be starting out today. Everyone get your guesses in chat. Where's our starting location going to be?
I'm open for, like, Bombchu Bowling.
I always like a Gerudo Valley or Gerudo Fortress start.
Just link somewhere where it's really awkward to get out of.
Yeah. Yeah, back of Gerudo Valley, Tannerin is somewhere that I always really like.
Can you spawn in the wasteland itself?
Ooh, that's a good question. Chat, can you spawn in the wasteland?
Seen it happen.
J-Bone confirming we cannot spawn the wasteland, but that would be really funny.
Maybe for a Freaky Friday.
Ooh, yeah. Freaky Friday, folks, please take notes. Please drop them in the wasteland with no good way to get out.
Well, you'd have to, lensless wastelands to get to the Spirit Temple.
Escape Wasteland Friday.
Think there's gonna be any brave souls that do the 1 in 32?
Ooh, I'm hoping so. I've had a lot of fun watching the 1 in 32 lately. Also, Sir NyQuil, the weeklies are a modified season 4, so it's a 4 medallion bridge and season 3 style hints, like K Next Door mentioned. Oh, Open Deku also? Oh, I didn't know that.
That was a recent change where they opened a Deku up.
How has it been with these modifications here on the weeklies? Have you noticed like any huge changes in like the way that it's played?
A little bit. It depends on, like, if you get that early hint of Deku Tree is no-go, then you're like, just normal.
But otherwise, does it seem like going to Deku is a pretty good first choice?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you do like your sphere right there. You do Midas and the Kokiri sword chest and all that.
Got it. Got it. Well, this is gonna be interesting then.
Yeah. I don't think I've done a J-Bone seed yet. It should be interesting.
I haven't. I haven't either. I'm so used to calming star seeds or just seeds from people who are like known for really difficult seeds. And J-Bone was saying right before we got here that his seeds are usually a little bit nicer. But let's remember the last 3 games that I have calmed have almost been all dungeons. So if J-Bone's nice, then I'm gonna bring us some cursed energy to this match.
I'm ready for all dungeons.
Are you ready for something on 50 skulls, though?
Always.
Well, we will just have to see how mean this seed winds up actually being, and we are just about to get going.
Alright, where are we spawning?
Oh, Zora's Domain. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, don't have to worry about any...
You don't have to worry about Zelda's lullaby as a kid.
Yeah, and also just, that's going to save them so much time getting back here if they need to drop off the letter. And Song of Storms on the menu at check is also pretty nice to start with.
Yeah, get those early Storm Grotto checks in.
So 50 skulls is dead. So, okay, there's one mean thing off the table.
Well, darn. I didn't... Bigoron had something, I missed that.
Big Goron is dead, and Composer's Grave is dead.
That's interesting dead locations.
Yeah, it's also interesting how 3 of our runners are sort of staying in domain, getting those checks done, but Pink Kitty Rose is sort of rushing the Kokiri check.
I kind of like the getting those checks out of the way play.
And the sky is blue. Cack is Way of the Hero.
Of course. When is Cack not Way of the Hero? Answer may surprise you. It's when it's foolish.
I don't think I've ever seen a foolish Cack hint. Oh, Mirror Shield!
Oh, Mirror Shield. Nice. Midas hold him.
And eye drops. For
Not
a
as
foolish Big
useful.
Goron. And a tunic. Okay. Okay, I see you, Mido.
So you get your access to, you got your Mirror Shield for Spirit Temple.
Oh, and I guess looks like Pink Kitty Rose is also going to check the Kokiri sword check, so we'll see what's there. So far, it looks like Zora's Domain is a bunch of nothing so far.
Well, we're about to check Diving Game. It's a nut.
And it is nothing.
Nut. Was that just a regular Deku Nut? Yeah, it wasn't an upgrade.
Wasn't even an upgrade, y'all. Yeah, it looks like Sora is going to check the river checks before going to Secret Forest Meadow.
Way of the Hero Goron City.
And Pink Kitty Rose is headed for that open Deku, taking advantage of it.
Might be something good in the Deku tree. You could also get those 2 early hints right there.
Well, it's like you said, like, unless you find a Deku tree is foolish, there's no good reason not to rush an open Deku, especially with that minuet able to get you to Kokiri Forest so fast.
Yeah. Oh, we're buying beams for Zora.
They say
Only
that
2
the-
beams today.
Only two. But we might get more later. Tomodachi, yeah, I think it's still futzing with the settings. So this is only the second week that Deku has been open. We're also using Season 3 hints, which I am super excited for. I like the grotto hints.
I've never seen somebody do that with the chicken.
Yeah, that was a really interesting maneuver.
We got frogs.
Ooh.
Nothing.
Wow, there are a lot of nuts early on in this race.
Sometimes you just gotta get those out of the way, you know? You're coming up on...
Oh, plundering Zora's fountain is foolish, says a hint in Zora's river.
What? At least it wasn't a hint on Zora's river that Zora's river was foolish.
Oh, that'd make me so mad.
It was... yeah, it was bad.
So it looks like Mr. Martin is going the song route, heading over to Lon Lon to try to grab that Epona's check.
Yeah, and we got Big Deku Tree Energy and not sure where the other two are going. Maybe Goron City?
Yeah, it's really kind of interesting seeing how much our runners have already diverged.
We got Lon Lon Chick. Let's go.
That was a bow inside the Deku tree.
Very helpful item.
Yeah, that's nice to find early on.
Just money.
And some arrows to go with that bow. That's really nice of the Deku tree to keep those two next to each other.
Yeah, you know, some ammo for your new acquired bow.
And bomb shoes on Sora's side, which is also really nice. Oh,
Yeah,
that was what was in Storms. Okay.
Ocarina memory game for Gavaroni. Sora is about to find his special shiny shield.
And Song of Time was on the opponent's track. I will say it is a little bit nerve-wracking that we don't have a lot of like teleport songs yet. So it'll be interesting to see where those are. We also don't have Zelda's Lullaby yet.
No, we don't. I wonder where it could be. It looked
All
like
dungeons.
it was...
Please let it be all
Yeah.
dungeons for Zeldas.
That would just be me.
If they didn't want me, they shouldn't have put me on comms.
Fair, fair. There was
So
some money
Nyquil,
in the Lon Lon windmill too, so that's no good.
Well, at least they are getting some good money at this point. Like Gavaroni even got a wallet from the Ocarina minigame.
Yeah, you could carry all sorts of money now.
Tanarin, yeah, I do think that starting with Minuet is one of the best like teleport songs to start with, other than Requiem. Especially with the open Deku, that's just like so many free checks right off the bat.
Another good option that leads right to a song too is Bolero.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, someone mentioned in chat that there was a hint that Requiem is actually on the Bolero check. Which could be good and could be bad, depending on where things like the hookshot or hover boots are.
Yeah. At least Nocturne would give you easy Dampe access. Because you could get Song of Time pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
Goma down.
Yeah, that was a
money.
quick Deku.
Yeah. Just hit her with some sticks. Those things are stronger than a Master Sword. And it was a medallion. Nice.
Yeah, I'm wondering where Pink Kitty Rose is going to go from here, because especially with that Forest Medallion start, you could go get that free song from the Temple of Time, head over to Lon Lon and get Song of Time from the opponent's check.
Song of Time, possibly, because Pink hasn't gotten that yet.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I'm wondering if Pink Kitty Rose will go over to the opponent's check and then head and go adult.
We're gonna have triple Deku Tree going here? We might.
Yeah, folks.
Deku 3, I like that.
Hope you're ready to do some gardening, because this tree has got an infestation.
I'm curious, like, where, like, Gerudo's a good choice. Like, you do to the valley checks as a kid.
Yeah, I really like the idea of doing the valley checks before going adult. I think I say this every time I come, but it's hard to route in the valley checks if you don't get them early, especially if you wind up getting Requiem before needing to cross the bridge.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people
awkward.
just reverse. Yeah, yeah.
What do you think is going to be the first to go into adult?
I think at the rate they're going, I think PKR will be first. Yeah, maybe Mr. Martin.
I got money on Zora. I think he's gonna go crazy and just go all adult checks.
I don't think it's a bad idea at this point. Like I said, I think that free song is going to be really tempting to at least one of our runners. It's just a question of who.
I mean, you probably shouldn't have asked me. I've played 2 seeds altogether, and I do the least optimal routes usually.
The same, admittedly.
But one
this
of those
is why we are
seeds was
calming and not racing.
yes. One of those wonderful seeds was a 12-hour-long seed.
Sir NyQuil, there is no ZL hint yet, nor have we seen an Ocarina of Time hint. So we have no clue what's up with those songs or locations yet.
It is a mystery.
And Big Goron is dead.
PKR is going into Hyrule Castle before Gerudo Valley, it looks like. Oh, maybe just going for money.
Yeah, because PKR is not going to be able to make it into market before nighttime unless you just go. There we go.
Dipped in right before the howl.
I hope we do have an unhinted AD, Miss Wally. Like, I am ready for it. I am ready to last location everything.
Yes. Unhinted everything. Just go. No hints allowed.
No hints. All the hints do is mock you.
Pink Kitty is on team buy shield.
Hashtag never buy a shield. Pink Kitty's
Never.
now gonna lose.
Why did she buy a shield? She has the mirror shield.
I didn't even think of that. A habit?
I guess so. Definitely a question to ask later.
Shield percent.
Game's not complete unless you have all 3 shields, right?
Yeah, that's totally a rule.
You gotta make sure you have all 3 swords too. I'm sure you could deflect the Deku Net with a Master Sword if you tried hard enough.
I'm always impressed at how powerful the Deku Nets are.
They're too powerful. You could do anything with Deku Nets.
Deku Nets OP. Deku Nut only run when?
Oh, Din's Fire off of Deku Scrub in the forest.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Stone Shadow. Please give me Stone Shadow.
Bringing Richard home. What's the owner gonna give us for Richard?
Is Richard a good boy this afternoon?
Just some money. Don't worry. Nice cash reward for returning the dog. Getting our first look at temple hints.
Durinia's dead. Ocarina of Time is Sun Song. Cac is blue. Sun's blue. Oh, both of the Ocarina of Time hints are out in front of the Temple of Time.
That's convenient.
Okay, that's something.
I guess if you need Sun Song desperately, you gotta all dungeon it, right?
Okay, everyone. I'm calling it now. Longshot is in the Sun's grave in order to do Water Temple.
Oh,
That is the curse I am placing upon us.
That's a good one.
And Horseback Archery is dead? Was that what that said? Oh, Bomb Bag on 1500. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
Please let that not be the first logical bomb bag. Well, I guess we have Eponas. Wait, where'd you get Eponas from?
I don't quite remember.
Oh, was that the Minuet check?
I thought Minuet check was Storms.
Oh, so the Minuet check was Storms, but the getting that first medallion was Epona's. And then Saria's on
Arias.
Okay, I understand. Storms was on the Saria's check. Saria's was on the minuet check, and Epona's was on the force medallion check. Got it.
These heart colors are interesting. Nice shades of gray. Oh, strength in Goron City. There we go.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, did he just reset his strength?
I'm not sure if he's saved.
Oh, he scummed it for the choose. That makes sense. Link the Goron. You have something good. Pretty sure he checked the hint. I didn't see what it said though.
Oh, it was a Big Goron is dead.
Okay. No, Link the Goron is not kind. Big roll Goron. Arrow. Oh, that's another bow, actually.
Okay.
Makes you wonder if it's the bow or the strength that's pointing at Way of the Hero for Goron City.
Yeah.
The bow can't be? No, okay.
Yeah, so it's got to be that strength. And probably... I'm wondering if that means that the other strengths are locked behind that one for Spirit Temple. Or if there's something behind the Yeet Rock.
There could also be something on Dancing Dad.
I think it was hinted Dancing Dad is dead. One of the hints was in front of the Temple of Time.
This pottery then, that could be one.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Could still be pottery.
I think the only one that didn't keep their strength was Gav.
Exodus, strength is bomb locked. Choose are not in logic.
Yeah. Choose are not logical explosives.
Oh, a lake Way of the Hero. Okay.
Could be any number of things.
Could even be a boat.
Always
Highly.
take the boat.
Ooh.
Fire.
We have all this fire and no magic.
Hate to see it.
Get your F's in the chat for all you pyromaniacs.
Oh, we also get a peek at a pedestal, it looks like.
And we get our first look at Dodongo's Cavern from PKR.
There's gotta be at least one thing in here.
Stone Shadow loves to see it, Shadow Warrior, especially because we already have Din's Fire.
Stone Shadow always finds a way. Man on the roof gave you a stick. Nice. $40 Skulls is dead.
Okay, so we still have hope for 30.
Said huge something.
PKR got a slingshot, so slingshot in the woods.
Hey. Yeah, a boat is a boat. What's in the box? It could be anything, even a boat.
I appreciate you all going along with my early 2000s pop culture references.
It's gonna happen. Somehow, Shadow's gonna find a way.
Ooh, hovers in DC.
Nice.
Stone Shadow, Toad Shadow.
Let's go, Stone Shadow.
Where's Magic, please? Where's Magic and where's Nocturne? Because I am so ready for this early Stone Shadow to have like everything we need.
Nocturne's probably hidden on Bolero, if I had to guess.
Their Nocturne and Ice would suck.
I'm ready for that. That's better.
No. I would do anything to not see Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern's the best, though.
Ugh. You can keep your Ice Cavern if we get a GTG depth.
I hate to break it to you, Cardinal. I don't think Mirror Shield's on Bongo Bongo.
Ooh, Furor's in the Boulder of Destiny.
Nice.
Nice little quality of life item.
Yeah, it's flop it down anywhere. The best places are GTG, Ganon's Castle.
Yeah, Mr. Nintendo, if this winds up being all dungeons, even if it's just all dungeons for, like, dipping items, is brutal.
Soft all dungeons is what we call that. Well, was that a slingshot upgrade? Or just ammo?
I think it was an upgrade. I'm not used to watching 4 runners. There are so many things to stare at.
You just dart between each screen every 2 seconds. You might miss a couple of things, though.
It's like, when did they get that item? What is happening? Okay, Boomerang on Bongo Bongo would be so mean. I love it.
Yeah?
Okay, Rang on Bongo Bongo, but you have to get the letter in order to get first logical magic out of ice in order to go beat Bongo Bongo to go get the boomerang. There we go. I think I'm figuring it out.
That's a good curse. I like it. Gonna get a look at what's on King Dodongo. If PKR can do the bomb chew into the Dodongo mouth.
Oh, that's gonna be sick. So my question is, how long until, because they get Eponas, like the moment they go adult, how long until someone goes and just does horseback archery for that bomb bag?
I think at least one runner is just gonna immediately head for Gerudo Valley.
Like, that feels like too strong an item to just not go get if you know where it is.
You gotta be careful to not get arrested before you save your carpenter.
True.
Oh, oh no, wait. Pink Kitty has strength, right? She could just throw the bomb flowers. Darn, no cool bomb chew tricks.
Yeah, we haven't really seen any CAC checks yet, other than, like, despite knowing CAC is way of the hero.
You know what? Since CAC is way of the hero, it's chickens. It's always chickens. People hate them.
I bet it's going to be the item in the windmill.
Oh, chickens are sent to dead. Darn it.
Dang it. I like the chickens check.
No one ever does chickens.
Oh yes, we are getting a valley play. Thank you, Zora.
See what's behind the waterfall. If it was worth it or not.
I am so ready.
King Dodongo's dead. He just had some nuts.
And that looks like a bloopy. Oh,
Looks
bottom
like-
of the well. Way of the hero.
Nice. We do have storms to open that up, so... Could be worth a dip.
Yeah, that's actually a great hint to get for Zora. Because especially with everyone else already being adult.
Yeah, Sora could just head right for the bottom of the well.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a pack of 20 bomb chews to do it with.
And that's enough to get all those checks. Like, the only thing they can't get is any of the Zelda's Lullaby checks.
Yeah.
Personally, Iron Thunder, like, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Looks like he's going fishing, maybe?
You'll definitely orphan a couple of checks, but if you find something that you can use... Oh, hey,
Okay.
Nocturne!
Nocturne on the windmill. Gotcha.
Okay, if magic is in the bottom of the well and we have everything we need to go do Shadow, I will lose my mind.
Yes. Do it. Figure out a way to plando the magic into the bottom of the well. Mid-race.
Chat's right. That could be our way of the hero Nocturne.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, y'all.
If nothing else is found in Kakariko, yeah. Hey, you got a fish off of the adult shooting. It's helpful for later.
The hero for 10, 20, or 30 skulls.
See what the cow has. Cow. Oh, we saw that, didn't we?
Oh, remember to zoot her safely, because we
Yep.
just got a condom.
Gotta keep yourself safe.
Thank you, chat, for correcting me on that. So it can't be way of the hero for 30 gold skull tulas, but it could for 10 or 20.
That's fine. 10 and 20 is still good.
Ooh.
I like watching Golden Skulltula routing. Looks like Gavaroni might be going to do horseback archery.
And PKR is going to do some of those graveyard checks.
Yeah. Clear it out. What you can, anyways. So far, nothing too exciting, just some money. That's just a mean way to defeat that Gerudo. Just shoot him with arrows in the face. Oh, what was that on the TARDIS up there? I didn't get a good look.
I didn't get a chance to see it either. I always have a hard time checking the TARDIS.
It looked blue, maybe.
Could have been the hook shot.
Oh, PKR is just getting bodied by the damn Payfire right now.
Oh, Dotso's saying it was a hook shot.
Alright.
So that's sweet.
We're gonna get our first bomb bag too here from Gavaroni if he gets 1500.
I think that's such a smart move to just go get this bomb bag.
You could also check a little bit of GTG while you're out here too. Dampe had strength. Oh. Interesting.
It looks like Sora's getting 10 skulls for the first skull check.
It's a smart move. Could be something good.
Yeah, it's really interesting how all the runners are doing different things that I think all are great. Oh!
Slingshot, huh?
Target in the woods! Target in the woods!
A bit out of the way, but yeah. Oh, does Sora have his time set perfectly for Dampe digging?
We will see. Yes, it looks like it. And Chad has pointed out we have already seen a slingshot. It's Sphere 1, I think. So it can't be Way of the Hero, which means Nocturne is still our best bet for Way of the Hero.
Yeah. Just a shield. Well. And so, I guess PKR wasted all that money for double something she didn't need. We're gonna get the peek at the Bolero check. Song check, maybe. And the top of the crater should some cash.
And Requiem, that's pretty nice.
Alright.
Especially whenever PKR gets those irons.
Well, you're just gonna go right out there to get the song from Requiem right now.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be another warp song, because there's not too many normal songs left.
My bet is something completely useless like Serenade.
Sora's going bottom of the well.
Wait, how far ahead am I? Foolish Stone Forest, haha.
Haha.
Oh, ZL on the Requiem.
Nice. ZL's a good pickup.
And that means unless there's something on the Sunsong Grave or on Frogs 2, we do not need all dungeons for songs at least.
No, but it could be all dungeons for other reasons. Which there's, it's still hopeful you could get it. Waiting to see what the bottom of the well has, because it was hinted.
Yeah, I'm really interested if Sora's going to find something here in the bottom of the well.
Or if it's locked behind ZL check as well. Composer's Grave. Hey, Lens of Truth. I guess Gavaroni won't be doing a 1 in 32. He got the Unless magic is in the chess game.
Oh, that would be so funny.
I don't know if that's possible to be in the chess game, but it'd be great. Just the prelude and the composing screen. Alright, that's helpful.
So that means Ice Cavern has to be either Bolero or Serenade, which means, honestly, we probably won't see Ice Cavern for song.
Probably not. I wonder if PKR is just gonna go right for bottom of the well. I don't think she read the hint for it.
I don't think she read the hint for it, but also getting Zeldas at this point, and not having a ton of other options or like check heavy areas. Bottom of the well is a pretty nice choice.
Just
And
go in.
F's in chat for
unhindered.
Zora.
Oh, F. It makes sense. Just go in there unhinted. It's a lot of checks. Even only thing you wouldn't want to do that for is if you found out it was foolish.
Yeah. And again, a foolish bottom of the well is kind of like a foolish Kakariko where you just never see it. There are times whenever it doesn't have anything useful, but those are few and far between just because there's so many checks down there.
Magic. All right. Magic in the well.
That is that our Shadow Temple Go mode?
Yes.
I think that's our Shadow Temple Go mode. Yes.
Unless there's another item behind Zelda's lullaby check, we're gonna find that out. Once PKR gets there, we'll find out.
Please let second magic be locked behind first magic, so this can be magic Shadow Temple Go mode.
I love it.
PKR doesn't have dens, but Zora does. But Zora doesn't have hovers. So they each have something the other person needs.
So far, it's only been magic down here.
Zio was on the Requiem check.
I think our hopes just got dashed.
What was it?
Those light arrows.
Lights can't be Way of the Hero, though.
Can they? Oh no. Okay.
No, since Ganon already hints them, they can be in a Way of the Hero location, but they can't be Way of the Hero themselves.
Alright. Makes sense. I figured, you need them to beat the game, so the game might be like, hey.
Yeah, I got like super confused about that too a couple of matches ago. And then chat had to school me. Star specifically had to school me.
There could still be something else, because Zora couldn't check everything.
Yeah, so we should keep an eye on Pink Kitty Rose and see what she finds.
But I think it might just be magic down here.
That's really the way it's looking.
Oh, target in the woods. Just arrows. That's the wrong ammo. Thanks, Deku. I like that the cutscene trigger is still there to give you the fairy Ocarina, even though you don't need it. Mr. Martin's gonna go get strength 2 here. Fred's being a jerk right now to PKR.
And Mr. Martin narrowly avoiding Dompe's flames.
Smoothest of dodges.
Mirror Shield was in Mido's house.
Just sitting in one of his boxes.
Chillin'.
Nope. Looks like it was indeed only magic and light arrows in the well.
Where was Dins? Oh yeah, it was lost with Scrub. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah. It's Scrub. I think that was everything that Zora can get.
Yeah, Zora had a really impressive Child 1 route.
Zora doesn't have to worry about going back to the well, it seems.
Oh, was that outside Ganon's castle is foolish?
We got... That's just the fairy fountain, right?
Yes. So, no yeeting rocks today.
You could still yeet the light trial rock if you need to.
And PKR has gotten the Zelda's Lullaby checks, which confirms Way of the Hero magic in the bottom of the well.
Yep. Nothing but magic and light arrows to use them with.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to find out where that other magic is. It half makes me wonder if it'll be in Shadow Temple.
Can only hope, because then Shadow, Stone Shadow.
Unless it's somewhere like Wasteland. Okay, that would also be really funny if the other magic is on Chessmate game.
I mean, sure, you only need one magic, but having two is helpful.
Having two is just like funny, like 100% mode, y'all. So we're talking about potentially like sub-2ing, but just to remind Chad of what we need. We do still need Rudo's letter. We do still need long shot. And we still need a boomerang.
Need both.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, so we know where we know where that hook shot is, but we don't know where the long shot is at this point. So that's 3 items that we still need to grab.
We know where it is, but we can't get it yet. Well, somebody could get it if they wanted to beam.
So before anyone in chat starts making big claims about like sub-2ing, we do still have some stuff we gotta find.
I'd be impressed if somebody sub-2.
That would be sick. I mean, I do think it's possible, but like the items would have to be in just the most perfect of locations. Yeah, we have not figured out what our Lake Wath is yet. And that could easily be diving minigame, in which case we need to find our irons or our gold scale.
Yep, good old lab dive. Which I think it might be, because Rudo's letter was nothing.
And they did someone did child fishing, right?
Yes.
So it could still be adult fishing, could still be lav dive, could still be shoot the sun.
Shooting the sun, yeah.
And it could be top of the lab. Are those the only checks left there?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it is funny because child fishing was a bottle with the fish in it.
It's like, oh, you caught such a lovely fish. Here, you can take it with you.
Now don't go feeding it to a bigger fish.
And don't feed it after midnight.
We're getting a big poach check from Zora.
Shoot the Sun has not been hinted to my knowledge, but there are also so many hints that we could have missed it.
Yeah, Shoot the Sun hasn't been hinted yet.
And nothing on Big Pose.
One day there will be something on Big Pose.
There was something on Big Pose like a couple of tournament matches ago, which was pretty brutal. It might have actually been a CC match.
I don't think we've seen a 30 hint yet.
I don't think we have. We've definitely seen 40 and 50.
50's definitely dead.
Oh, PKR going Child Spirit.
Makes sense. There's a lot of good checks there. Did you see what was on top of the arch when they were there as adult?
I did not. I'm not sure they checked it.
Wouldn't have been too important if they did check it, because there's no beans planted.
Yeah.
You could do more than 2 checks in Child Spirit, I believe. Isn't it like 3 or 4?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, as I thought it was 4, but I could be wrong. If you get a key, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. You're saying you would only do the first 2.
So there are 3 checks, 4 with Dins plus magic. Thank you, Shadow.
PKR has one of those components, but not both.
Okay, there's a key.
Nice, early key.
So if there's a key child side, that means that you have to do Child Spirit at some point, correct? Oh, key logic always makes my brain hurt. Logically, yeah? Okay.
In logic, yes, but I think...
Oh, boss key!
Well, Child Spirit was definitely necessary. If you want to beat the Spirit Temple.
I mean, you don't have to... Oh, wait, they do have to, because it's a medallion.
Yeah, they do have to.
So you are going to want to beat the Spirit Temple.
I guess, if you want to win.
I guess if you want to win, I mean...
Yep, it was indeed the hook shot on the TARDIS. So Sora's got everything needed to go forest. But forest is a stone, so probably not a good idea.
And I think someone mentioned forest is foolish, according to one of the hints.
Definitely don't go to forest then.
Nocturne was on the Song and Storms track. And Bombag was on Horseback Archery 1500.
Which might be the first logical Bombag.
And man, the way things are going, that's really what it looks like.
PKR is rocking that big 40 slingshot now.
right now it looks like our runners are mostly retracing each other's steps. Where were our hover boots again that PKR got?
You know, it was the Donga's Cavern.
Okay. Yeah, because Gavarani also has them. Yeah, I'm just sort of wondering how long until someone goes Shadow. I'm really waiting for it.
It's gotta happen. You have all the components.
Well, and we don't have a lot of other places to check at this point. I mean, you could go GTG.
I guess technically you could dip into Fire Temple.
Yeah, that's a thing you could do.
It's not recommended, but you could go in there.
And I mean, yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it? So you could go GTG, you could dip Fire, or you can go do Stone Shadow.
Stone Shadow for life.
Oh, you can also finish Spirit Temple, which would be progression, and is not a horrible choice.
We don't want progression, we want memes.
Speaking of memes, we have only found one meme item so far.
I know.
Like, this is a very disappointing meme percent.
All we got so far is Nehru.
And Mr. Martin looked at Nehru and then walked away from it without picking it up. I am disappointed.
That should be a disqualification right there.
Meme percent race win? When is Freaky Friday going to do a meme percent race?
I feel like they might have done something similar to that.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me.
I wasn't there when they did it, but I'm sure they might have done it at one point. Lostwood's Deku Scrub is the fire. The one at the bridge, not that one. I always get lost in the Lost Woods. I always try to find the salesman by the bridge, and I can never remember how to get there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the salesman by the bridge is probably the one that I always kind of forget about. So
Skull and Song Sanity win. No. You don't want that. You don't want that. Maybe you do, though.
So Zora now has everything that he needs in order to go Shadow Temple. PKR has still not picked up Dens.
Yeah, she didn't go to the right Deku Scrub.
So that's a little nerve-wracking.
Instead, she's going to Dancing Dead?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she got the hint about Darunia's being dead.
Oh, maybe it's for the fire, for the pottery. Yeah, it might be pottery time.
Ooh, so we'll see if the pottery is anything.
I think this is the first runner to do spinning pottery.
Yeah, I think she is.
Letting up the bomb chew strats for it. I like it.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I have never seen that strat.
Completely out of logic, but it's fun. And you just, it's like nothing.
So, does that basically confirm that Strength is that Goron City way of the hero?
I think so, yeah.
So that means either... And where was that second strength
Was
located?
Dampe.
Okay. So is that pointing towards needing all 3 strengths for something in Light Trial?
Could be.
Because I think that that's the only way that that strength could be considered
Yeah,
way
somebody
of the
did.
hero.
Somebody did left side maze, I think.
Oh, or if a strength is in spirit or behind an item in spirit. Okay.
So we could be running around with a nice shiny pair of golden gauntlets sooner or later.
Or it's behind GTG. Let me just say, y'all, logic just makes my head hurt. Strength logic really makes my head hurt. Almost as much as key logic and spirit.
My motto is, you know, if you could do it, who cares if it's on logic? Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. I mean, sure, like, you could try to follow logic, but, you know, if something's open and you can do it. PKR is about to get dins. Immediate Shadow Temple play, go PKR, do it.
Do it, PKR. Do it. Just go Shadow.
No immediate prelude of light playing. Sad.
Skull Kid, I believe, was hinted dead iron, but yeah, I really want that all dungeons for the Sun Song Grave.
And it's gonna be like long shot.
Long shot, like Rita's letter would be funny. Actually, no, Boomerang I think would be the funniest, is if it's all dungeons for Sungrave for Boomerang.
Yeah, you could do that since Jabu's the medallion. I've seen worse places for the boomerang than I though.
The bomb bag is hinted on horseback archery.
And the other two are mystery.
Also, by the way, everyone, happy 1 hour.
1 hour.
Woo! Oh, bomb bag! Another one. Was that just sitting in the open grotto?
No, it was one of the explosive grottos.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So it was a bomb-locked bomb bag. Or hammerlock.
That is hilarious. Saria's was on the minuet check.
Another
I don't
hint
think-
for horseback archery.
PKR is probably thinking, well, I'm glad I didn't go do that.
Yeah, got bailed out by the random bomb bag there. Don't have to go all the way out to Gerudo Valley. I love that when you open up a big chest and it gives you the crescendo music and it's a single arrow. Oh, thanks, game.
Everyone's really, especially PKR and Zora, are like really avoiding that shadow dip.
Do every check that's not shadow right now. That's their philosophy.
It's like, please, dear God, let this be the one time Zone Shadow doesn't find a way. Please don't make me go to Shadow. I want it to be Shadow. I am ready for it to be Shadow.
I am too. We're gonna get a peek at the top of the lab soon, possibly. We just got a bean plant at the lake.
Unfortunately, we cannot go Ice Cavern yet because we don't have Gerudo's letter.
I mean, you could if you really tried.
Oh, wait, King Zora's skip is allowed in these settings, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So if you wanted to do a weep skip, you could get to Ice Cavern.
The only... I mean, I guess Boomerang could be back there, Long Shot could be back there.
There's a song back there.
One of the scales, if what you need is on Lab Dive and both scales lock the Iron Boots, which would be the dumbest thing ever.
Wouldn't it be the end of the world if Bolero was an Ice Cavern?
Vanilla Irons would be funny.
That would be great.
It looks like PKR is going to be going back adult. So are we seeing that shadow dip?
I think first she's going to do the top of the lab because she planted that bean. Oh, some market checks first. Gotta do bombshell bowling. And the slingshot game in the market. Might have been wrong on that one. I don't know where PKR is going.
Going.
Oh, cash. Yes, you need cash to play games.
Right. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Got it.
I mean, come on, Hyrule. The world is ending. Just give the kid a break.
If this sad little fairy child wandered in and was like, please let me blow some stuff up, like I would let them do it in a heartbeat. Like, look at this woman. This is probably the most attention she's gotten all day.
Oh, ice arrows. Get them. No, PKR, get those ice arrows.
PKR, you're disappointing us.
Oh, she's not gonna get them.
Ugh.
I guess we're not getting a meme percent today.
No meme percent for us. Well, it'll be okay if we get a toilet check at some point. That'll make up for the disappointment this seed.
I'm curious if PKR is going to check both of the hint stones in the castle. Or just go straight for the thing and exit.
Yeah, we need to start having like viewer bingo boards. That would be
cool.
Fun.
Just give the bingo board to everyone in the chat, see who gets bingo first.
That would be really fun. I would get so competitive over it, though. Like a Memebo board, yeah.
You gotta think of a good freebie for the center of the board, though. The center is always a freebie.
Freebie is... Bomb choose.
It's a good freebie.
I
You're
think
bound
that's
to
a
get
good-
bomb choose.
Yeah, at least once during the seed.
Seed is bad.
Seed is logical all dungeons. Has to be one of the squares.
I think that would be too subjective if you put seed is bad on a bingo board.
Oh, and PKR is about to go get that hook shot.
Yeah. I wonder if PKR is gonna go right for Shadow.
Do it, PKR. Do it. Don't disappoint your fans.
Play Nocturne.
No!
That's not Nocturne.
You know, as disappointed as I am, it makes sense. This is progression. This is going to get her a medallion. But I am going to be disappointed the entire time she's doing it.
It's like that old saying, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, it's bad for us, Shadow. I just want to see Stone's Shadow.
I mean, they got an easy teleport spell right to it and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is Zora going to go Shadow? Please, please.
Do it,
please,
Zora.
Please. Do it, Zora. You know you want to.
Hey!
Yes, we're doing it! We're doing it, folks!
He's going in.
Stone Shadow finds a way!
Unless he debates everyone and leaves. No, he's going in.
Imagine lighting the torches for Shadow Temple and then just not going
Just
in.
turning around and leaving. Like,
Also,
see ya.
Zora, what was that? Zora tried to do the jump slash and then just yeeted himself into the pit.
That was good.
Datso, don't you dare. Don't hurt us like that.
There's probably not going to be two people are going Adult Spirit, it looks like.
Yeah, so Gavaroni is going to get those keys that he needs, but Mr. Martin is also going to be very disappointed.
Oh, yeah. We got
being-
triple Spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, does Mr. Martin not have the big key?
Chad, remind us, did Mr. Martin go child? Because I don't think he did. Like
Yeah,
child spirit.
I don't think he did either.
No, so he's going to be very disappointed when he's locked out.
Oh, he did?
Oh, he did? Thank you, thank you. So many places to look, so much to keep track of. I'm used to doing two-person races.
We're in this together, don't worry.
Ah?
Looks like there hasn't been anything yet Adult Spirit. Still a lot to check, but there's been a lot of nothing yet.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some checks. There still could be something. I do think that if there's nothing in Spirit Temple, then Zora might be taking the lead by doing these Shadow Temple checks, especially if he finds something in here.
Yeah, if there's a good item in the Shadow Temple, Sora's ahead for sure. See what's on the hands. What's our skull count looking at so far? 12 for Gavroni.
Yeah, 10 for Zora. I think it's also 10 for PKR. Only 5 for Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin has not been collecting skulls.
It's not too important so far. It's just a slingshot.
Oh, 15 for PKR. So PKR has been really pushing those skulls.
I mean, you might as well see what's on 20.
Oh, and Sora's getting a nice hug from Mummy.
You know, the mummies just want hugs. $20 for Cackway the hero? Yeah, it's a good possibility. Oh, guys.
Are you my mummy?
Way of the Hero in Kakariko was totally the Nehru's love. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, God saved her safely. Otherwise, how do you expect to beat the sea? There have been way more mummy hugs in this like one seed than I've seen in any other match. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a mummy hug.
Those things hug me all the time when I play this game.
Oh yeah. It's just like, I'm sorry that no one loved you when you were alive, but please let me go. I have a race to finish.
Unless I have the bigger on sword, and then they usually don't hug me. Bigger on sword is just so nice to have as adult.
You think we're going to find a big Goron sword this seed?
I think we will. I just hope we keep it, like, nobody scums it away.
Still nothing in shadow quite yet, but also nothing in spirit.
Both places are pretty barren so far.
Yes, I believe spirit map was a key.
It's been mostly rupees and keys in all the boxes so far. If something's on Bongo Bongo, it's gonna be really big for Zora. Picked up all of those rupees and just threw them on the ground.
Threw them on the ground! I'm just full of highly specific pop culture references today.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, you know, I all of this useful-less knowledge has to be good for something.
Exactly.
Oh, titties!
Yeah! Totally worth it going Shadow Temple.
Oh yeah, you know...
And big old double Ds.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have your condom, gotta have your double Ds, and then you're ready for a night on the town.
Yeah.
And by night on town, I mean winning a Zuda race.
And then after you're done with that, you gotta use the ice arrows to cool yourself off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Except someone didn't pick up the ice arrows.
I guess they just want to be hot all the time.
Oh! Sorry, I made myself giggle. Okay, we're still finding nothing in either Spirit Temple or Shadow Temple. This has just been a bust. Okay, if they find nothing here, who's gonna be the first one? Oh, wait.
If Zora finds nothing in this temple, he's way behind.
Yeah. That does make...
Unless it's all Dungeon Sun Song.
I think it's gonna be all Dungeon Sun Song. I'm like ready for it. And Mikage, Pink Kitty Rose didn't pick up ice arrows from Bomb 2 Bowling.
Neither
wait
did
here.
Mr. Martin.
Well, okay, so, okay, can name. If there is nothing in Shadow, then I think that does point to all dungeons.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, because that would mean because Nocturne was so far the only thing we've gotten from Cap. So if there's nothing in Shadow Temple, then that means the only thing we needed Nocturne for was to beat the temple. And if there's nothing in the temple and nothing on bongos,
We haven't checked all of Kakariko yet.
what checks do we have remaining out there? Because Chickens is hinted dead.
20 skulls.
20 skulls. So that's like the only other thing.
And
we could
30, I think. Is 30 hinted dead?
I don't think we found the 30 hint yet.
And Burning Cack.
Oh, okay. So it could be Burning Cack. But at this point, Burning Cack would have to be either Bolero or Serenade. So I don't think it can be Burning Cack.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
Gold Gauntlets in
Oh.
Spirit.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so I think it has to be either 20 skulls or it's Nocturne for all dungeons. I think those are our only two choices at this point.
Yeah. I think you're right.
And everyone tell me if I'm wrong. I am bad at logic.
Don't look at me for logic. You ask me what the logic of seed is, I'm like, I don't know. Beat it?
Yeah, so with that gold gauntlet in Spirit, that basically confirms.
That does let you go do all of the trials if you wanted.
Yep, after they get this medallion.
Are we gonna get a Troll Rova, though? Of course we are. It's always Troll Rova.
Oh, it's gotta be Troll Rova.
Martin is doing stuff.
Martin's being Martin.
He's just doing all the checks with Dinsfire. He's clearing the Spirit Temple. Might as well since you're here and it wasn't hinted. Foolish.
Oh.
Oh, that's a bad position right there. Oh no, he moved. Good, good.
It just me. Did PKR pick up the gold gauntlets?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I was just wondering because it's not marked on her personal tracker, which is why I was wondering.
I'm fairly sure she picked them up. I saw the gold gauntlets be raised over her head.
Cool.
Long shot and
long shot in the shadow! Long shot shadow!
let's go. I think that just put Zora into a good position right there.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that is deep shadow.
That confirms Nocturne Way of the Hero.
No.
Yeah, like second to last check in Shadow.
That's crazy. We still got triple Spirit Temple going on too. At least it's not triple Force Temple, am I right?
Oh, God.
Oh, PKR missed one of a cycle, I think. Yeah,
I think PKR will do the trials before Shadow just because there's so many free checks on the light trial that's like, just go do them.
Yeah, there's like 7 checks in light trial alone. There's bound to be at least one item.
So all we're missing at this point is Rudos and Boomerang.
Yep.
One of those items has to be... What were our wasps?
It could be right here on Twin Rova.
Mm-hmm. We do have one item we still have to find at Lake Hylia.
Yes, and PKR does have a seat in place for top of the lab.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, here's my suggestion. All dungeons for Sunsong so that you can go get Iron Boots off of the Sun's Grave to do Wild Dive to go get Ruta's Letter. Bam!
I like it. Oh, Zora missed
Ooh,
it.
ouch!
If only he had those ice arrows.
Do you need irons and a scale? So we would need to find a scale somewhere.
Irons aren't logical, but you could do the lab dive without a scale.
Then a scale on the Sunsong Grave is my horrible, horrible suggestion.
What does Bongo have today?
Some arrows! Lots of arrows.
I think that was from the hands.
Oh, yeah.
It's a heart piece. PKR has a lot of health right now compared to everyone else.
Oh, Doxo, I like how you think.
Yeah. As you probably go right for Spirit Temple for Zora.
Oh, missed the shot on Twin Rova.
Oh, there's extra magic. It's in the wasteland. That's where it is. Extra magic in the wasteland.
Didn't they call that like an hour ago?
Yeah, I think he did. It was magic lock magic.
There was a long shot in Shadow, Miss Wally.
And it was the second to last check in Shadow.
Alright, so let's see where Zora goes now with that long shot. We still have no scales, we still have no iron boots, so there's not a logical way into Water Temple right now. Oh, checking 20, yeah, so this will confirm, or our way to hear a cack. It's Nocturne is way of the hero.
Let's 30 is dead.
We still don't know what 30 is, but I think my understanding was because it's...
the hero. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's hinted. Okay, so, yep, Nocturne. If he goes and just does Spirit Temple real fast, Zora's in a really good spot.
Yeah.
But he does still need gold scale or iron boots.
Yeah, I agree, Mr. Nintendo. I think chasing down that Way of the Hero Lake is the next step. Because if Zora can confirm that it's either Shoot the Sun or Lab Dive, that would be huge.
Go ice caverns. I like it. Looks like PKR is getting the second bomb bag.
And it looks like Sora might be headed that way as well, because Sora doesn't have his mom bag yet.
It's a good leeway into... You do Gerudo Valley and then you hit up Spirit Temple.
Yeah, not a bad call.
Nice shooting. Almost 1500 exactly. I'm wondering if... Looks like PKR might be just going into GTG. Okay. I thought she's gonna go for the Shadow Temple play.
Yeah, it was looking pretty quick earlier, but now things have started slowing down a little. Looking for those last two items. We have Mr. Martin, who's also going to go into Shadow and find that long shot.
Is there really another Way of the Hero that we haven't found?
We haven't found Lake Hylia yet.
No, I see in the chat there's still a question mark.
Oh. Aren't there only 4 Way of the Hero locations?
Yeah, there's 5.
Oh, there are 5? Oh, that's nasty.
It could just be a double hint, though, for the 5th one. Or no, it couldn't be. Never mind. What do we need? We need... Boomerang. And that's it,
And,
right? And Iron Boots.
Rudos. So we need Rudos and
yeah.
Boomerang.
Rudo's letter for Jabu.
And then we need Iron Boots and at least one of the scales. Logically, I think.
Logically, I think you'd need both for Lab Dive.
Yeah, but I'm thinking to get into Water Temple.
Water is you just need irons or a scale, not both.
Oh, okay. Sora did complete Shadow. So
He's
2
the only
scales
one so
or
far.
Iron Boots. Cool.
But Mr. Martin's about to go complete it as well for his long shot. The only thing you... Oh, bigger on sword, eh?
Hey, we found it!
The only thing you can't do in Water Temple with only gold scale is the center pillar.
What's your plan?
Oh, you can't do anything logically? Nah. Logic is for nerds.
So Sora just got 20th skull.
So that'll be
22 skulls.
he might be aiming for that 30. Just to peek at what it is.
Oh, and it looks like Sora's going to go check Lake Hylia.
Alright. Is he going hint hunting or just fishing? Oh, top of the lab too, yeah. This crow right here.
This.
He's so mean.
Ugh, he sucks.
Especially if you don't know he's there, like it's your first time and you're like, I'll just climb this ladder, and then the crow just bodies you.
Oh, bomb bag.
Bombs.
Okay. So that's one check. And that can't be Way of the Hero because the horseback archery was accessible, right?
I mean, technically you could access those bombs pretty quickly. You just go buy beans at Zora's River, plant, and turn adult.
Yeah. So let's see what's on Shoot the Sun. Just a heart piece. Okay, so that's 2 of our 4 checks. So all we have left to check is adult fishing. And if adult fishing is nothing, guess
Then it
what?
was-
We got to do lab dive.
Yeah. Lab dive.
So everyone, if you want this to be like a lab dive scene, you better hope we find nothing on adult fishing.
Because we're about to check.
Lab dive for irons, God. Jay, please, yes.
Gotta get the gold scale just to get in the water temple. Logically.
All dungeons to get gold scale on the Sunsong Grave. It was Jay. Jay generated this. So you all can say thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you for the entertainment.
You were just saying how nice your seeds are, and look. Okay, here we go. This is where we find out if the seed is nice or not.
Yep, this is the moment.
This is the moment, y'all.
Is it lab dive?
Oh God. Oh, that fish is just not wanting to bite.
The trollfish.
Oh my gosh. This fish really wants to drag out the expectation. Anticipation, that's the word.
Cue the music. Here we go.
Oh, come on.
Come on, lab dive.
All right, everyone. Moment of truth.
Oh,
Oh!
it was irons.
Well, fine. Whatever.
I guess
It's
we
fine.
won't do lab dive.
Whatever. This is fine. Okay, but I'm still holding out hope for like boomerang on lab dive.
True, there could be something on lab dive.
Everyone, the dream is not dead yet. The dream is just a slightly...
Technically, Sora could check right now out of logic, but he's not doing that. He might check after Water Temple.
Clear
Oh.
your way of the heroes.
That tunic color, it's nice and alabaster. Or white, not alabaster.
Yeah, there are some interesting tunic colors today. Gavaroni is sporting the hot pink.
I like
Like the-
the hot pink.
Like the poppin' pink. Oh yeah, no. Lab dive can still be something nasty. And if Zora doesn't go back and check it, and it is something important, that would be funny.
I'm ready. It's gonna be lab dive for. Let's see what's the worst it could be? Boomerang. Or lab dive for Rudo's letter.
We got all these checks and no Rudo's letter.
There's still a lot of checks in Water Temple. Could be in here somewhere. I love that bomb tree strat to open up that box in the valley. The real race is the first person to 20 hearts, right?
If it's first person to 20 hearts, then like PKR's got an advantage over everyone.
Change the rules mid-race. That's how this works.
Oh, that'd be mean.
The shuffling win conditions. There's another idea for Freaky Friday.
There is actually a very cool card game called Flux, where that is exactly how it is played, where the win conditions are continually changing. And your job is to make them change so that you win.
Oh yeah, I've played that before. It's a fun card game.
It would be very mean to the runners, but it would be hilarious. What is Zora doing? I've never seen this strat.
Looks like he's trying to do some sort of bomb glitch to not run around.
Ugh!
That's a nice trick.
That was something.
Hey, a giant's wallet. Get
Money!
paid. I wonder what PKR is gonna think when she does fishing.
I will be interested to see if PKR goes ahead and does diving.
Oh, that's...
What is that scarecrow song?
What is that scarecrow?
What was that?
It's like a full rotation around the C-stick.
Ma'am! Ma'am, what are you doing? That just stresses me out, y'all. Anything with more than 2 directions just stresses me out.
Yeah, I mean, it makes, like, using the GameCube and just spinning the C-stick, that makes sense, but... What if you forget that? I mean, you'd be like,
Did I rotate to the left or did I rotate to the right? Spin to win.
Did I accidentally set my Scarecrow song to Zelda's Lullaby?
Okay, you say that, Dasso, but I would find a way to forget it even if I did the same every time. I think you underestimate how much of a blonde some of us are.
I'm team all down. Just press down a lot.
I'm team left, right, left, right.
Can't forget it. You just mash down.
Always start on left because I'm a lefty.
Oh.
How do you translate that into Ocarina notes, Mikage?
We might be getting out of logic lab dive here from PKR.
Ooh, let's see.
Yeah. It's get that skull. Yep.
Oh, come on.
It's just
Nothing. Okay, so those iron boots are confirmed way the hero.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. There's still hope for all dungeons for Sunsong. I would like to remind everyone, that's still a thing.
We have gotten Stone Shadow, so you know.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. So PKR is going to go dip water before going to Stone Shadow.
Oh, without the long shot.
Sometimes a wife can be an amorphous water blob. And you know what? Amorphous water blobs deserve love too.
Zora's getting messed up by this amorphous blob.
She's not feeling the vibes today. Oh, wow. Okay, there you go.
There we go. Get it in the corner. Beat it up.
Ooh, nice. Gavroni is also in water without the long shot, which also feels bad.
Yeah. They don't know. They don't know the Stone Shadow. Mr. Martin knows, though. He's happy.
Yeah, I think even though PKR and Gavroni have a medallion up on Zora, like, I do think Zora and Mr. Martin are in the lead by virtue of having that Stone Shadow, Deep Shadow long shot.
Oh, definitely, because the long shot's so deep in Shadow Temple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You basically have to almost complete Shadow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't mentioned it, but like Mr. Martin's been playing like a really good, clean game. Already has 5 medallions. So once Mr. Martin finds where that Ruda's letter and Boomerang are, he's go mode.
You know what? Ruda's letter could totally be in the light trial.
God, no one's done light trial yet, have they?
No.
That's hilarious.
So you would need the gold gauntlets just to complete the game.
I'm so used to watching the season 5 competitive races because with that 2 medallion bridge, people go check the trials a lot sooner. So it's kind of interesting to be at this point in the game and no one has gone and checked them. But yeah, that's totally a plausible place for that Boomerang and Ruda's Lair to be hiding.
Yeah.
Of course, one could be in light trial, but the other could be highest Goron fire.
Did you see that? That was vanilla boss key. Gross. Buying one single stick for 40 rupees. What a deal.
Oh, Mr. Martin, go Lake.
Well, going here isn't bad because this was the other magic. He'll have more magic to work with.
Yeah, it's worth reminding Chad, because I see the discussion going on. There's still a lot of troll left, as Dotso has put it. Sunsgrave isn't dead. Fire isn't dead. We have 2 items, but one of those items locks the ice cavern and all of those checks. So depending on which item we find first depends on how troll this could be.
Indeed. There's that 30 hint.
Gavaroni is going to go check the Ganon's castle check. So let's
see what's in the light trial. Oh, does he yeah, he can't check light trial, can he?
No, he can. He has the gold.
Oh, they're just weird colors. Okay. The custom colors always throw me off as to what level of strength they're at.
Oh yeah.
I've seen one where the person's silver gauntlets were tainted golden.
I will say Gavaroni's mirror shield is a very pretty color of sky blue.
Doesn't really match with the hot pink, but
it's like trans pride colors. Those are it's a good look.
So if Ruda's is in the light trial, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. If Ruda's is in light trial, I think that is the trollier option of the 2 items because it does give access to Ice Cavern. And at that point, Gavaroni will have to make some like hard choices about where to go.
There it is, the only Yeet Rock you'll see. Oh my gosh, it was. The very first check.
I am going to lose it.
Oh, there's the final bow upgrade. Yeah, you could go to Ice Cavern now, that's true. You just have to give the letter.
So Suns was unfortunately a heart. Oh wait, Sun's grave. I called Rang on Sun's grave. I claimed something on Sun's grave.
You did.
That is my hope. That is my prayer.
It's the only hope left.
That is the only thing that will bring me joy at this point.
Looks like we're not checking any more of the trials. We just did 2 of them. Now Gav's going to turn in his skulls, possibly.
I mean, there's a question about what's sort of the bigger find. Finding that Ruda's letter inside of Gan's castle is pretty huge. But I also think the fact that like only 2 of our runners have gone and gotten that long shot from Deep Stone Shadow is like I think that's a harder check to go get, and that still puts them ahead.
Oh, for sure. Just having that much of a dungeon out of the way is a big deal. Let's see what Dark Link has today. I think Zora might have full cleared it.
Oh, and Gab is going Stone Shadow.
Alright, so Gav's gonna get rewarded. PKR can't get all of Shadow checks, because she did not go to Stone Shadow.
You mean all the water checks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do Morpha because no long shot. Butter knife. Nice. The PKR, no, turn around, go back to Shadow.
Oh, PKR. This hurts. This hurts watching how hard she's avoiding that temple.
Yeah, I think by the time she goes in there, everyone might have their long shot.
Yeah, chat's pointing out that she's probably finishing up this 20 skills check, which will confirm Nocturne, Way of the Hero.
That makes sense. Do your Way of the Heroes in Keck, and then your only option left is
Or
Shadow.
save quitting? PKR, where are you going?
Or...
Fire? Ma'am. Ma'am, please.
You're not going to... She's going to fire.
Oh. So... The only thing that will bail her out is if Boomerang is here.
Or maybe she's just doing the crater checks.
I don't think that she would come over here not having Bolero if she wasn't going to at least dip fire.
If she gets Banana in the Fire Temple, that'd be something.
That would be her saving grace, yeah. Oh, it hurts to see it. But as we've mentioned, there's still a lot of game and a lot of trolley places this could be. Like Boomerang being deep fire would not be the trolliest, but it would suck quite a bit.
Oh, long shot, deep shadow, Boomerang, deep fire. That'd be amazing. Just basically being forced to clear 2 of your stone dungeons to get items. I do kind of like the shield color for PKR, though. It's like green and silver.
Ooh, yeah. Especially with that tunic color, it's like a nice accent.
Yeah. And with Zora's, this just looks kind of default. Might be default. The fashion critique. No? Where is PKR going?
Oh, so Frogs 2 has a Zora scale. That's what that hint was.
Interesting. You would need the Sun Song for that, though, wouldn't you?
Yes, we would.
Ah, there we go. I think maybe finally Shadow. Yeah.
Oh, I was getting worried there for a second. So she is going to be the last one to enter the Shadow Temple. Gabarini's making his way through the Shadow Temple, and meanwhile Sora's making his way through Spirit, and Mr. Martin trying to finish up the Water Temple.
Which he can do, because he's got the long shot.
Mm-hmm. No Rang on Bongo, unfortunately. And Rang is sort of the last thing we're looking for.
Yeah, it's the last item we need to win the game. You know what? It could be vanilla. Vanilla boomerang.
Gosh, that would suck.
Wasn't in Light Trail. Gavroni checked all of Light Trail. That's where Rudo's letter was.
Yeah, I think Ice Cavern would be one of the trolliest spots for... Probably the second trolliest spot for the boomerang to be, other than just being on the sun's grave.
Oh, that was the Winter Heart piece.
Hey! So we need what? Paperweight for main percent? Have we seen Greg yet?
No, I don't think so. Jabu's just gonna be all vanilla, except for the reward.
Oh, that made me so mad. I mean, I guess since you have Furor's Wind, it wouldn't be horrible to dip into Jabu, check those first couple of checks, set Furor's Wind, and then come back when you find the boomerang if it isn't
Yeah. Like, set your... Where would you set it, though? In the castle?
I would go take it to Jabu and set it inside of Jabu. That way, as soon as you found the boomerang, you could just throw it over there. Yeah.
Because you get one use for both child and adult.
Yeah, so you could have one sitting in the castle and the other one sitting in Jabu.
Sora's gonna fight the trolls. Will they behave?
Ooh, ouch.
And he has, you know, some protection. That hit looked like it hurt.
Yep, that was quite the punch.
But those guys can't be that strong. I mean, you could defeat them with sticks. Oh, they're not behaving at all right now for Zora.
Oh, geez, yeah, they are being
good.
really mean.
That's really good positions when they launch their lasers. They're like right inside of each other.
Yeah, Troll Rova isn't being as trolly as she could be.
Oh, I've seen some pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one's not very good. Oh, she...
Yes!
Let's get serious now, Kotaki.
Rova was my favorite boss as a kid, and I think it's no surprise that I grew up to be a lesbian.
Maybe Ganon's not such a bad guy after all. He might have a point there. He just wants his own kingdom to rule over, you know?
Why shouldn't everyone be a kingdom of their own?
I mean, he's like an anomaly, right? There's only one male Gerudo born every 1,000 years or something. Happy 2 hours, yeah.
Remember like an hour ago whenever we were like, oh, this could be a sub 2 hour seed?
Not today.
And then Deep Stone Shadow happened.
Deep Stone Fire might also happen. You never know. The boomerang is hidden somewhere.
Well, see, that's why Gandalf gave Twinrova the Spirit Temple. It's like, I trust you ladies with this. Ganondorf might suck, but he does drink respect women juice, as long as that woman isn't Zelda.
Yo, but you know, that Sheik person, you know, they're pretty cool. They give you all sorts of cool objects.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is though. It's a mystery.
I think Sora did skip Hammer.
Look,
So,
okay, Ganon only wants to kill Zelda because she has a piece of the Triforce.
it's nothing personal.
If she didn't have a piece of the Triforce, you know, she'd be all cool. Oh yeah, Sora didn't get the hammer.
Everyone in chat is just making me realizing I have no idea how to spell personal.
No?
Hammer is on Skull Kids.
Sora's about to get his letter.
Where do you think Sora goes after this? Do you think that he goes and dips Jabu?
I think he's gonna go right. Yeah, probably dip into Jabu.
Sir Nyquil, our checks so far. Fire is or forest is foolish, so we aren't going to be heading there. Could go dip fire. We haven't seen the Sunsong Grave. And with gaining Rita's letter, we can go turn it in and then go do Ice Cavern. And those are kind of where we're at.
The first two checks in Jabu, if you wanted.
And the first two checks in Jabu. So Ice Cavern is sort of our best choice as far as check density. Fire is our best choice as far as entertainment.
Yes. Or ice, because, you know, they'd have to go kid, turn in the letter, then go back adult. And...
You know, I guess, yeah, that would also have some pretty good entertainment value as much as I hate ice. I do think...
You're going to get, like, one song. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I do think the most logical decision is to go Jabu, do those two checks, and set for Roar's win. From there, either go check fire or go check ice, whatever your inclination is.
It'd probably be faster to get to ice since you don't have a warp song.
I mean, yeah, I guess since... Do we know where adult spawn is?
Yeah. We do, but I don't remember. Goron's... Oh, well, never mind. Fire's a lot faster. Adult's Goron.
Yeah.
But it's really fast to turn in the letter, because you just turn into a kid and save quit.
Yeah.
Do the really fast letter turn in, then do really fast fire temple if you don't get the ring.
That's honestly what I'd do. Especially because if Rang is on Sun's Grave, then by doing fire, hey, one stone closer.
Hey, look at that. We got 4 bottles for Zora.
Which will be pretty nice for whenever they do the ice cavern checks, if they have to do the ice cavern checks.
He's just gotta chug that milk if he wants to use that bottle.
Chug, 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 chug.
Seeing what's on the rest of the trials, which is nice.
Continuing our trend of old pop culture references, who remembers those Got Milk commercials with the little milk mustache on random kids and celebrities' faces? Because that's all I can think about right now.
I remember those. I also remember the newer ones where people are eating stuff that's really dry. And they're
Wait,
like,
what?
"Got milk?" Yeah,
I
like
don't remember those.
a guy like eats a bunch of like cookies or something and doesn't have anything to wash it down, and somebody's like, "Got milk?"
Yeah, I do not think I've had a chance to experience those.
They're great. I don't remember which era they're from.
Oh, Gav? Gav?
What's Gav doing?
Oh,
He's
I
in-
was worried for a second Gav was doing Forest Temple checks.
Oh. Whew, that was close. Could you imagine though? We got Forest Temple, even though it's foolish.
I mean, I can if something's on Sunsong Grave.
That's true. There's always that. I mean, maybe you'd check the second hint in Hyrule Castle. Might be good. Ooh, the validation chest from Zora. Nice, one cycle.
Ooh, yeah.
Will it be on validation chest? Nope. We're still safe. Our hope is alive.
Yeah, it's really interesting how much of this race really depends on where that boomerang is. There are certain players that seem to be on the lead purely because of what checks they've done.
But if somebody gets that early boomerang, it just explodes. They get,
Oh yeah.
They basically go mode everything at that point. Which is just what? Jabu and water? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for PKR it would be Jabu and water.
Yeah, so PKR still has to go finish up water.
Everyone else is just Jabu left for medallions.
Mm-hmm. But that does mean that I think PKR's... Like, once PKR has done water, PKR is kind of in the same place that everyone else is at this point.
Boomerang hunting.
Yeah. It is pointed out that PKR has not gotten Ruda's letter yet, which feels bad.
I imagine it's gonna happen soon.
Did Mr. Martin get that letter yet?
Yeah. He did, I believe.
There
think it's
wasn't
just
light trial.
PKR and Gav haven't gotten it. No, looks like he's gotten it.
Yeah, Gav hasn't marked on his tracker.
think the only person who hasn't gotten it is PKR. Might be going to do that after this big Poe, who knows? Is toilet guaranteed to be a key? I haven't paid attention to key logic.
I have no clue, to be honest. I am very bad at counting keys in GTG.
Because, you know, if it's toilet boomerang, that'd be great too.
That would also be pretty freaking funny.
Is that outside foolish ant? Mr. Martin's right there. Is he gonna dip into the toilet?
Ooh, let's see. Are we getting a toilet check, folks?
Maybe.
It.
Oh, it's
Oh,
key.
it's good.
Okay.
Thank you, Hag. We are dumb at counting keys.
Like, I never know, like, you know, this logic is like, gotta have X amount of keys on this side and X amount of keys over here.
And if it's a day that ends in Y, then toilet's a key.
I bet you that final way the hero hint is the second hint stone in the castle.
Ooh, yeah, I bet so too. Because I think that's probably the only one we haven't seen at this point.
That's just too out of the way with these settings. No reason to go up that far.
That's part of the reason I've always liked having the grotto hints added back in, especially with free especially with free Zelda, because that headstone is really out of the way. And I do think that that means that there are some hints that are so inaccessible that it stretches out the seeds too much.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have some information that is more easily accessible than that and the fountain.
It's always great when your really important hint is back of the lake.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah, and
ever goes
I've
back
seen
there.
that happen on some seeds where someone got like a Shadow Temple Way of the Hero that was a stone shadow, and one of the only places where it was back of the lake, and I think the other one was in Zora's Fountain. Bungus, the toilet check is the Temple of Song of Time blocks that are in GTG, where there are all of the enemies in there, and it spins you around a circle like a toilet, where you
That
have
was
to
a-
collect the silver rupees.
Very nice quick grab and kill by PKR.
Ooh, yeah, that was quick. I like looked up, saw she was facing Morpha, started talking, and then was done.
Yeah, there's like once right when you walk in the door there, you could just grab it. If you're like good at aiming. I think PKR here goes for the Jabu checks. Because if it's not in Jabu, I think it has to be an Ice Cavern. Or the Sungrave.
Sungrave, 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 Sungrave.
Oh, right. She still needs to go get the ladder from the light trail. Well, then Sora's gonna go do it, it looks like.
Yeah, so Gav is in trouble if the boomerang is on Sungrave. Otherwise, Gav did save a lot of time by not tackling Bongo.
Oh, did he not kill Bongo when he was in Shadow?
No.
Oh, that's
And he's
a
the only
risky
one who
play.
didn't.
Risky play. Because if it's Sungrave, he has to go all the way through Shadow Temple.
Which is nasty as heck.
It's a smart play to go back to Ganon's. There's still a lot of checks in there. No, that was the wrong door, Sora. Speaking of, Sora's gonna peek at what's in the treasure chest. Get
your bets.
Get him in.
And it is left. So everyone's still in. Most people are still in.
That's alright.
Right. Right.
Double right. Okay.
So I'm out.
I think most people are out.
Yeah, I think everyone's out. Right.
Right again. Alright, so there's only one left so far. 2 lefts.
No winners today. It is sick.
Alright, so our hopes are still alive for that boomerang. PKR didn't go right for light trial. Interesting. He didn't even want the stick. He paid for it and just left it in the box.
Like Sora's gonna go turn in that Ruda's letter. Finally, first person to do it.
Yeah. Let's see if he does the first 2 checks with Jabu. Looks like he might be going that way. He's got his fish on his hotbar. That's the one thing I kind of miss from vanilla game, is you don't get them weep.
Weep.
So let's see if it's vanilla slingshot.
It was left, right for Gavaroni.
Left.
Left, right, left.
Alternating. I like it.
Right.
One more left. Let's go.
Come on.
Hey, look at that.
And good job. A the Aqua Heart.
It's the Konami code, yep. Except for there's a few lefts and rights and A's and B's missing. I think we're coming up on moment of truth for Vanilla Ring. just accept Gerudo's offer and he's done. Link can be the new king of the Zoras.
Hey, we're coming up on it. Moment of truth, y'all.
Is it gonna be Vanilla Rain?
Or are we gonna have to do some hunting? If it's vanilla, Zora takes lead. Otherwise...
It is.
We gotta hunt, y'all! The Sun Song Grave Dream is still live.
It's hunting time. So that's Ice Cavern and Sunsong Grave.
And fire.
Fire.
Especially with that hammer so early, like, Fire Temple's not a bad bet.
Yeah, there's a lot of checks in Fire Temple. No, he can't do one more check. He's done both of them.
Yep.
There was a... Yeah. Ice or fire? Pick your poison.
So, how long until our runners start panicking that it might be AD?
Well, a couple of them won't be too worried because they've cleared out most of the stone dungeons.
Oh, Zora, no!
Oh, he hasn't checked all of the bottom of the well. He doesn't know.
Oh, but it's looking like we're going to get a Fire Temple dip from Mr. Martin.
Alright. Interesting play.
Yeah, FNZ, the places we have left to check are Fire Temple, Ice Cavern, and if there's nothing there, guess what? It's all dungeons for Sunsong Grave.
Well, Sora couldn't do Fire Temple because he still needs to go get his hammer.
True.
Deku Seeds.
But
I
it is
never
just
got that.
nasty.
There's two different... You got your Deku Seeds that you shoot, but why can't you just put the Deku Nut in your slingshot and shoot that?
I know, right?
Jabu wasn't.
Why can't you just shoot your nut?
Just shoot your nut right in their face.
Just do it. I continue to wonder how long it's going to be until I'm banned from commentating.
Look, it doesn't matter how old. Okay? It's in the game. Nintendo made it. It's their fault.
Hashtag blame Nintendo.
That's right. They know what they did.
Honestly, just throw the slingshot at them. You want to know something I never understood? Why can't you just use the slingshot as a dolt? Is it because Link's big man hands can't hold the tiny little slingshot? Like, come on.
Yeah, he's too strong. If he pulls back on that slingshot, it just goes break in half. That little tiny piece of wood can't handle the golden gauntlet strength.
So yeah, if it's in fire, this is Mr. Martin's game to lose. If it's not in fire, it's
We're
still
going
kind of
Ice
anyone's
Cavern.
game. Yeah, it's gotta be Ice Cavern. If it's not Ice Cavern,
It's Sunsonggrave.
The Sungrave is alive. Like, I am so ready for it to be on Sungrave. I'm going to lose my mind when it's on Sungrave.
That's true. The wood could rot away in the 7 years.
Slingshot comes with one of those toy warnings only for ages 6 to 10.
Adult Link's like, oh darn it.
Yeah, if it's Sunsgrave, it does still look good for Mr. Martin finishing out Fire Temple.
Very true. Unless for some unknown reason, he clears everything except for Volvagia and just bails.
I see going through all of Fire and then not just grabbing the Volvagia check unless...
You say this, but we saw somebody went through all of Shadow and didn't just kill Bongo.
I know, but it would hurt so much. I need them to not disappoint me like that.
I just don't understand the reasoning. Like, you're there, the boss is right there, just kill it. Sure, it's not required, but if it is, you're in trouble. I'm gonna be curious of the divergence. It looks like Gavaroni's already going back to the ice cavern instead of going to fire.
Yeah. So we're gonna find out pretty soon if it's all dungeons, and if it isn't all dungeons, which divergence was the right choice.
You think it's in the icy waters? Gavaroni just kind of ran right past that and didn't look at what was in the icy waters.
And hello, Zelda
Fountain
Speedruns 2. Glad to see you all.
You dash in my dreams. Yes, welcome. Welcome.
So everyone, here's where we are at. We are looking for the boomerang. There are 3 places it could be. It is either inside of fire, inside of ice cavern, or it's all dungeons for the Sunsonggrave.
Yay!
Yay! Jazz hands! So those are our choices at this point.
We're gonna find out pretty quickly if Ice was the player or not.
Oh, and apparently there was a first place finish.
Oh. Is the bot not working?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I also refreshed my stream to make sure it was updated. So I just missed it.
Bot did announce it, okay. Well,
Hold on,
congrats to them.
I'm gonna scroll back through. Oh, it was Floosh who finished in first place with a time of 2 hours and 29 minutes.
Hey, sub 3 hours. Nice.
So that really points to this not being all dungeons unless Floosh just did insane routing.
The insane all dungeon 230.
Which is possible, but highly unlikely. Knowing Flu, he rushed all dungeons for the meme.
The real secret was he wrong warped to the Ganon fight and just sat there for 2 hours. So it's probably an ice cavern.
But
Nope, there it is.
fire.
It's in fire.
Oh, go, Martin, go!
Martin's go mode.
So at this point, it is now Mr. Martin's game to lose.
Yep. Looks like fire was the correct play. Both of our stone dungeons made it possible.
Yeah, and that's brutal for Zora and Gab because they don't have a hammer.
Yeah. PKR does, but she's going to Ice Cavern.
Ooh. Hammer was on Skull Mask. Skull Kid. Sorry, Skull Kid. The other skull. There's too many skulls.
Skulls everywhere. There's 100 of them.
So fire is hammer locked because there's no key in the first check, so...
Well, Sora's gotta find that then. So does Gav.
I mean, luckily that's hinted if they want to go that route.
The bro King Zora had a slingshot upgrade. Uh-oh. What happened to Zora?
Restarted by the look of it. Ooh, might have been a crash.
Uh-oh. How far back did that put him?
Seems alright. At least isn't checking his items, so it doesn't look like he lost much.
Alright, that's good. That would be terrible if it crashed and he lost a lot of stuff. Just a quick finish. Looks like Mr. Martin is going to end up in first place on the restream.
Yep, and with PKR having that hammer, I'm guessing that she is going to take second. The question is Zora or Gavroni going to get that hammer first? To round out our third and fourth place.
Going back to Lost Woods seems really out of the way for the both of them right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gavroni might be doing it. Just getting a cozy double ice cavern from the top of the stream.
Scale of 1 to 10, how nasty is this seed compared to others that you've seen, Soulblade?
Probably give it around a 5 or a 6. I've seen some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, I definitely think that this had the potential to be much, much worse.
I've done many tracks for Star and Lost Seeds.
You know, I don't think I have gotten to commentate a Lost Seed, but I do remember that like 5-hour NA Weekly from a couple weeks ago was brutal.
Yeah. The really fun one is what I remember was the 50 skulls ring that locked everything.
Ugh. Ooh, and Sora is just getting body blocked by all the ice.
Yeah. It's weird because like when the fire keys hit you, they're not on fire anymore, but when the ice ones do, they're still ice.
I feel like we just triggered Chad by reminding them of that 50 skull speed.
Everyone loves that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gab does not have hammer and could not progress any deeper. Which is why he dipped out.
Both Gav and Sora need to go back to the Deku, the forest.
Yep, so I bet PKR goes fire here soon after figuring out that there's nothing here in Ice Cavern. But there is the question
one of the only places
Thor do it.
to go. Because she already checked the 2 checks in Jabu.
Yeah. Yeah, so she knows that can't be Jabu. If it isn't here in Ice Cavern, then she's got 2 choices, Fire Temple or all dungeons for...
I mean, there might be random overworld checks, but she's playing Bolero. I think she's going fire.
Yeah, she knows this is the move. Fire has Boomerang. Hard lock behind hammer, which was on Skull Kid.
Yeah. I'll be right back real quick.
No problem. There is no second place yet, which really just proves that Floosh, like, big galaxy brain did this. Sirius was on the Minuet check, and we had Minuet as our starting song. So it's not entirely surprising that someone was able to get a sub 3 hour, just because the seed provided us a lot from the start in order to do the checks that we really need, like that Skull Kid, and also our Shadow Temple dip for the long shot. There was not anything in GTG. I think there was a I think the only thing in GTG was a strength, although chat, correct me if I was wrong. No, our third strength was in it was in spirit. Okay, yeah. So no, I don't think that there was like big Goron, so you could have extra stabby. Speaking of extra stabby, Mr. Martin's taking down Baronade. Yeah, Kidra, I would be interested to go, like, see what Floosh's route was. I definitely think that seeing how everything is laid out, there are ways that you could have routed this better. I do think that Mr. Martin is going to be competing with a couple of other people, because I think Mr. Martin has made just, like, really solid choices so far.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just in time for the old Ganon Castle, it seems.
Yep, Mr. Martin had a very smooth Baronade and is heading back adult now.
I love the little spin that Link does when the pot starts spinning.
Ooh, thank you, Flu. So Floosh confirming that he got the last way of the hero. Hey, Floosh, what was it? Because we haven't seen it on Restream yet.
mystery. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, LOL. Oh, and there's our second place with Yo-Yo Kanari finishing with a time of 2:43.
Congrats.
Oh, that's funny as heck.
That dang Medigoron.
Okay, I think that makes this like go up to like at least a 6 in terms of like trolliness. Looks like Gav is going to get that hammer soon, finishing up the Lost Wood checks.
Yeah. PKR is about to be in go mode also soon.
Oh, and she's going to be mad. No, Zora, what are you doing? No!
What is Zora doing? Oh, he's
Zora's
going back into water.
finishing up water checks. You hate to see it.
Yeah, the old song way of the hero is always a fun time.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually going to be right back really quick. I have to grab something to drink. So your turn to entertain the masses.
Alright, I'll do my best. So, what's the over-under? Do you think Mr. Martin's totally getting sub 3, right? Think he could do Ganon in under 15 minutes? I think he can. I think PKR is gonna come in a close second behind him. Easy? Yeah, probably easy. My Ganon fights aren't the best, so I have only that to judge by. That is insane that the 5th hint is in such a weird place, but so helpful. Always check the Medigoron, yeah?
Alright, I'm back. And just in time for the Ganon fight, it looks like.
Yeah. See if Mr. Martin can get the old 1 cycle on him. Looks like a good rhythm. Yeah, nice.
Kirby
Yikes.
fan, yeah, that's a good thing to remember is that Medigoron hit was really easy and just no one went and looked at it.
Bombag was horse archery.
Yep, I think that was the first logical one.
So you had Epona's and Bow really early, so it was accessible pretty early in the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's behind all those bomb walls by the giant Goron that's stuck. That's where it was. I guess technically couldn't you have gotten the lab roof one first too?
Because of where the child spawn was, yes. Because you could have gone down the river, gotten the beans, and then planted them, then gone adult and gotten it. But our spawn was in Zora's domain, Virgil.
Yeah.
Which I
Spawn
think
was
puts
in the
beans
domain.
into... Yeah, which I think puts beans into logic.
I think those two could be interchangeable. on what you get first. But the hinted one is definitely worth going for.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have just avoided those altogether because there was nothing in GTG or Gerudo Fortress that we 100% needed.
But they're always good to have.
And Vidya James taking 4th place with a time of 2:48.
Sniped.
Oh, I've never seen the hammer start to glow. That's hilarious. And that is time for Mr. Martin.
Nice.
Mr. Martin finished in 5th place with a time of 2:49.06. Get those GGs.
PKR is hot on his heels, though.
And Gabbaroni won't be too far behind. Well, he'll be a bit behind, but not as behind as he could be. Oh, and the triple snipe, because apparently Mr. Martin took it from Kevin.
Nice. Always good to get a snipe.
Which, hey, Mr. Martin, GG's.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
GG's.
So,
Did everyone do ice?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
everyone did ice.
Yep. You were the
So
only one that headed straight for fire.
Yeah, I was confused with my foolish hints. I didn't remember if they were for this seed or another seed. So
Helped you out.
I don't know if that helped me out or not. Was it Fountain and OGC?
Yeah. OGC
Okay.
and Fountain were foolish.
Okay, so I was good.
And Forest Temple.
Oh yeah, first. Yeah, that's the one I had written down, but I didn't write the others, so I wasn't sure.
Nobody wants to go to
But yeah,
Forest
because of
Temple.
that fountain foliage, I decided to go fire. But I wasn't
could-
sure.
Turned out to be the winning play.
Yeah, like usually ice is a little bit better than fire because of fountain, but then when it is foliage, I think fire wins by a little bit.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I wasn't even thinking about that Fountain Foolish impacting whether or not to go Ice Cavern. But losing out on those couple of checks in Fountain, that makes a ton of sense to head towards fire. Especially with the hammer like so early on in the seed.
Yeah, I didn't read too much into the hammer. Like it was just there. That's what I thought at the moment. So what was a Medigoron? Everyone is talking about it.
That was the hint.
Metagoron had a Way of the Hero Fire hint.
Oh. Wow.
Which no one on Restream checked.
That's a good hint.
Looks like we're trying to do a box list on Jabu here. Nice.
That's like a skip all of Ganon's Castle, all of GTG hint.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much, yeah.
What did you think of that hook long shot placement in Deep Stone Shadow?
I mean, where else would it be with Nocturne Way of the Hero? I didn't get anything else from CAC.
We were really hoping to get the Sungrave all dungeon.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was hoping to see something. But yeah, that's why I stopped. I didn't go Lake so quickly because I had that Nocturne Way of the Hero. So I decided to go Shadow first. And it really paid off.
Yeah. You're like the first person to do that.
To do Shadow?
think so.
Yeah, I thought it
Or
was
was it
pretty
Zora that did it
straightforward.
first?
I think Sora did it first, but Sora didn't have the hammer, which is part of why Sora's kind of falling
Oh,
behind
yeah.
now.
Okay.
And also, Sora didn't do Child Spirit first before going and doing Adult Spirit.
Oh yeah, you need the key and the boss key.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the thing, was that even though you finished 5th, but your routing was really impeccable. From what we were seeing, like, you were making like all of the calls that we were sort of saying, oh, this is like what we would do in this position, with sort of the information we have. So it was like really sort of awesome watching all of that kind of come together.
Routing felt pretty good. I don't know if you felt confused by my GTG play. I wanted to set Forest Wind so I had a better access to water. But then I got Iron Boots.
I think especially with the horseback archery bomb bag, like the GTG did make complete sense, at least to me.
Yeah.
I mean the first one where I didn't do like pretty much anything. I just went there, checked the 2 checks that were really there, and then just set Forest Wind and go water or lake.
I think it's a good move to usually go into
I mean,
GTG.
I think it made sense so I could have a better way into water later if I didn't get Iron Boots.
Yeah.
And then I came back GTG anyway. So I think the routing was pretty good by not knowing the last hint, right? If I knew that, then I would change it a little bit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, nobody checked.
Yeah. Yeah, now I know why some people finished so early.
Yeah, I think like you said, if you had found that way the hero fire hint, I think you could have very easily like come in first, because I agree that your routing was just really, really awesome to watch.
That would have been like one of the first things you did if you knew the hint. Just go right into fire.
Yeah, as soon as I get that hammer, that's fire right away. Yeah, and I thought about doing it, but I was when I did the maze check, the last one, but then I forgot and I left and then whatever. It's not gonna be anything, right?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Pink Kitty Rose is heading into the Ganon boss fight, so Pink Kitty Rose will be joining us soon. Doing the victory lap.
One cycle.
And Sora's en route to get that boomerang and also start making the victory lap.
It's all coming together. People are figuring out where the items were. Even if it was almost last location.
Rang was in Fire Rock Chalk. It was hammer locked. And Fire was hinted Wave the hero next to Metagoron.
Another buck skip.
As we're waiting for PKR to finish up this Ganon fight, it is a good opportunity to shout out the people without whom we wouldn't be able to have this race. So the runners, PKR, Zora, Gavaroni, and Mr. Martin. Our trackers today are Karim, K Next Door, Exidoo, and No Pin Name Girl. And our commentators, Soulblade128, and me, Sadie Sweet.
That's your name. That's you.
That's me! And also, Jay for rolling this seed that could have been a mess, but was nicer than expected.
It eked out the. It was nice enough.
It was a mean, nice seed.
Yeah, just read your hints, forehead. We're about to plunge that sword into Ganon's forehead soon.
Who wants bacon? I have 3 jokes, and that's one of them.
I don't know if I'd eat that bacon.
Oh, I would. You don't have to run around all day saving the world. Like, of course I'm gonna want some bacon. Doesn't matter where it comes from.
Sub 3, just barely.
Woo! Oh, and snipe someone.
Nice, the snipe.
Oh my gosh. GG PKR.
Yes, GG.
And Gavaroni is going to be making his way up the tower soon.
All 4 of these runners are going to be pretty close together, it looks like.
Oh yeah, within 5 minutes of themselves.
And then there it is. Go for Zora.
So PKR, I don't know if if your mic's muted, but we can't hear you if you're trying to talk. Just
Okay, is that working? There
Yes,
we
it
go.
is.
Discord was having audio issues, but hello.
GG's PKR.
GG's, PK.
I will take top 10 for hard last locationing my Gobo, thanks.
I was gonna say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how salty did this seed make you?
Not really, because I was already in a really good mood from a funny seed earlier today and from just enjoying something else right after that. So, I mean, sure, I full cleaned the game, woohoo. But, like,
Carried
that's
those good
fine.
vibes through.
I got top 10 still. I did it in under 3 hours, despite how much of the game I did. I'll take it.
Was that just muscle memory when you bought your Hyrule Shield when you already had Mirror Shield?
I mean, I used the Hylian Shield as child sometimes, so I figured I'd still pick it up.
That's fair.
Chat would like us to inform you, about the 5th Way of the Hero.
Where was it? Where was it? I was looking so hard!
Oh god, okay. The 5th Hyrule... Soul, you're gonna have to do this. I'm giggling too hard.
Is it Hyrule Castle Storm's Grotto?
No, it was the Medigoron.
Which I would do if I had, explosives. Which one? What was it for? Was it something
Fire
useful,
Temple.
or was it?
For the
It was
fire
the Fire
temple.
Temple.
Duh. Well, that would have saved me. Actually, I really wouldn't have saved me any positions, because by then, well, I'm not sure.
I mean,
Would've been
depending on
useful.
when you found it, you might not have gotten Ice Cavern.
Yeah, but there's like an almost 8-minute gap between me and the next person, so it's like, Ice Cavern doesn't take that long. And I was playing kind of bad anyways. It felt like everything was taking at least 2 tries, and there was like weird issues. Like when I called Epona near Kakariko, and the camera's just like, hey, I know you're holding like down the stairs, but a funny joke, what if you went up the stairs with this analog input? It's like, gee, thanks, game. I never would have figured that out without you.
Game's just trying to help you out.
It's like, don't mind me. I just had to go back through the screen transition and call my horse again. It's fine. If this wasn't Open Deku, though, that Kokiri sword.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very troll Kokiri sword.
Speaking of troll, how did you feel about the... one of the things we noticed was that it seemed like you were really avoiding going Shadow. How'd you
Because...
feel?
Okay, so, I have Kakariko Way of the Hero. Shadow Nocturne was the only thing I had so far. There's also just 20 skulls sitting there, and I'm just like, I know Shadow's a decent place still, but so's things like, GTG and other, high-density areas, so maybe it's just 20 skulls. It wasn't 20 skulls.
Oh. Sora fell off the platform in Jabu, dang.
No!
This is why Solid Way of the Heroes are not particularly helpful. Hey, good enough. Good enough. I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. We assumed that was what the thought process was, which you were just sitting there praying, please don't let it be Nocturne Way of the Hero. Please don't let it be Nocturne Way of the Hero.
There's also a part where I'm just like, wait, did I get strength from the graveyard in Kakariko? So I'm going through my head with that one. It's like, wait a minute, because I know that's Way of the Hero, because I found gold to the top of Spirit. So did I find it there? Think while doing GTG.
We also gotta say GG to Gavaroni, who finished with a time of 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 21 seconds. GG, Gav.
Ooh, GG.
GG's.
Rolled it here.
It's not as bad as it
Other Way of the Hero in.
That last hint was Medigorum, I believe. Yeah.
Did anyone on Restream have it or no?
No.
No.
I never check that hint unless I have Hammer.
Yeah, it was Medigoron, and it was a hint for Fire Temple. Which, speaking of, how about that boomerang location?
I wasn't actually that upset with it. I was kind of upset in the fact that I forgot I had Target in the Woods and Skull Kit available, and I should have done those when I turned in the letter.
Oh.
Had Goron Pottery, so I was just saving that for last. And then I remembered it when I did Goron Pottery way later, so I probably could have saved 12 or 13 minutes, but it was whatever. I don't know how. I assume the guy who won had to have rushed Adult. I don't know how else you could have routed that in a way that you could hammer at a reasonable time, but who knows?
I got it when I went for Lake, because I didn't do Lake early. So I did Forest to Lake, just to clean up.
Yeah, I had actually done River in my openers, so I didn't do Frogs 1, so I went through River. So I guess that would make sense. Yeah, you could get it there.
Now I remember I skipped the check in River. Because I didn't have time of day, so I just went by. I went by it twice because I had to get the chicken and go up. That's crazy so much time.
Yeah, I didn't get around to that one either until I went to buy beans. Cause it's just like, I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna go get my songs first.
Yeah, I couldn't decide if doing Domain and River checks first was better than just playing Minuet. I decided to do Domain and River, but I think playing Minuet probably
I did
better.
both.
well, me too, right? But I played Minuet after River.
I just played Minuet and then I came back to the main.
Yeah, I think
and
that's
did River.
probably the best play.
I saw Song of Storms and I'm like, no, I'm doing River.
Yeah, that was the one risk with what I did. It could have ended up orphaning Frogs 1 pretty hard, but I ended up getting it fairly early still.
I ended up going through River again though. I don't remember why.
It was for fun.
Sure.
That seed was... Was I the only one that hard rushed GGG for the bomb bag, or did everyone do that?
I put off GTG for a while. I ended up doing it after I finished Spirit, and I decided to just
Okay.
make my way to Hylia via GTG.
Yeah, I went Lake through GTG, but I just said Forest Wind and went Lake.
Yeah, I missed that Ferrari's win for a while because I kept on having bad time of day at the drawbridge. So it's like I don't have time to check Boulder of Destiny. I don't have time to check Boulder of Destiny again.
Yeah, I really
was-
YOLO'd it the first time. My bridge was pretty close to going up, but I would have just went Gerudo Valley if it happened.
Admittedly, Ferrari's wouldn't have done for much for me this seed. It would have made me not get the river chest in Water Temple. That's about it.
Or going to make the climb. Nice.
You know, I saw the bomb bag on horseback archery hint, and when I went adult, I had it timed in a way that I could get Richard, and so I couldn't do Andrew or adult shooting, right? But I had already scummed the strength in Goron. So I was like, do I just go get that and then beat DC? But that uses like 5 chews, and then I have to use chews in DC as well, so I'll have like no explosives left. So I was like, I'm just gonna go get the bomb bag because I could actually do a decent amount of the GTG checks too at that point. I had Song of Time, I had Bow. I thought about doing Hookshot List, but I decided not to. And then I go to CAC, and there's just a 20 pack in the open grotto. I was a little disappointed about that, but
That was the real CAC way of the hero.
yeah.
I ended up keeping the strength upgrade from the Boulder Mans because I figured I was going to use that many chews and Dodongos anyways, so it kind of cancels each other out.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I was at 1 when I got it, because I had done all 3 bombables.
Yeah, I used too many before getting that strength, so I scummed it.
Yeah, I think I literally won.
I purposely put off the bombables in Lost Woods until I had more explosives because I knew it was probably going to go to the Dodongos.
And then I messed up the longos. I had like exact chew count, and I wasted one mistake. I had to go back CAC and get it. Pretty bad.
I didn't have anything. The only thing I did that was really dumb was after I got letter, I thought I only needed a boomerang, and I was like, oh, CAC's way the hero, so it's either 20 skulls or shadow. But I had still needed long shot, so I left Ganon's, and I was like, wait, that was stupid. I need 2 items. What am I doing? And then ended up like going back to Ganon's later, but whatever. I got the set for ores at the top, I guess, so that wasn't too bad.
It's always nice. I was getting concerned when I was climbing up fire. It's just like, there's the boss. Don't you make me go back down. I want to keep my Ferraris in Ganon's castle, but
Yeah. I mean, by the time I was in fire, I literally knew it was there. The only thing I had left was Bongo, technically. Or I might have had it. I think I had a check in river as well, but or in water.
I killed Bongo. Yeah. I did my water checks, so
yeah, I killed Bongo.
That's the only spot.
I didn't want to lose first win there, so I just killed Bongo.
Yeah, I had first win in GTG at that point, so I just said screw it, I'll lose to Bongo, and then when GTG killed Morpha.
No, I didn't want to set first win because I didn't have it anywhere.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. I didn't have it anywhere, but I wanted to do GTG after.
I don't pay attention to the race time room, so the higher up Fire Temple I was going, the more worried I was getting about Sunsong Grave.
There was a hope for a while that it was Sunsong Grave.
My prayer was that the boomerang was in the Sunsong Grave.
The same thing was when I was going through... Same thing with when I was going through Shadow Temple, because you're just going deeper and deeper with a confirmed Nocturne way of the hero, and it's like, if nothing shows up, then it's Sunsong Grave. Don't you do it!
Yeah, I think if it was Sunsong Grave, I legitimately would have never played again. Two of my last 3 seeds would have been OOT for Sunsong Grave.
Yeah, imagine doing Forest. Wow. After all of that, do Forest.
Imagine doing Foolish Forest for all that.
Oh, thank you for brief mercy, seed.
Like, if no one finishes after fire, I just do Forest instead of ice.
Ice was lovely. You do all of ice, and it's like, hey, dum-dum, here's Bolero, go to fire! Damn, I never guessed these right.
Yeah, I was saying this seed, fire was a little bit better, I think, than ice.
If I had had the hammer before ice, I definitely would have done fire first.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's a bit of a toss-up, because fire is 6 items that are slow versus ice that are 5 items that are not as slow, so...
Yeah.
I would have done it more for the fact that I watched the race stream and saw that somebody finished the 229.
I don't like metagaming, so I generally just... I look at it when Ganon's getting zapped by the Kamehameha.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless I want to flip it.
Zora is about to deal the final blow.
Get him, Zora.
Woo! You go, Zora! Use the Keyblade!
Oh boy.
With 3:14:08. Nice.
Alright though, fellas. It was fun. I'll be back in a few months to play a solo seed again or something. Thanks for and have a good night. And thanks for commenting and tracking and all that jazz. So.
GG's, Gav.
Right, GG's.
GG's,
I'm
Gav.
heading out as well. GG's.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for the restream.
No problem.
Until next time.
Yeah, and Sora's not going to be joining us, so any last words from anyone?
Like I said, a 6 out of 10 for trolliness, Jay.
I don't think that was that trolly. That was a nice seed.
Define nice.
Check Medigoron.
Just check your hints, forehead. Those are my final words.
All right. Well, with that, again, huge shout out to all of our volunteers. You guys are amazing. Sadie, sweet for doing comms with Soulblade. Our trackers next door, Karim, No Pin Name Girl, who jumped in at the last minute, which is great, and Exedu. Huge shout out to our runners. Without them, these events cannot happen. So, and then with that, coming up on ZSR, we have a couple things going on. Tonight this night we have a Z2 Randomizer weekly race. Tomorrow we have a couple more of the Link to the Past NMG tournament. And then the next OOT action will be the EU Weekly tomorrow morning, followed by the Season 4 tournament matches on Tuesday next week between Ryu and Riley. And with that, I'm going to be rating Zelda Speedruns 3, where they're having a Twilight Princess any percent race. See everyone next time.